to assist him, but Apex has got himself into such a rowdy little corner with XANTARES. Is he going to check it? He won't. And Apex is about to kick him to the side of the road. It's a big headshot. And Apex looking for a second, now revealing his position.
Yeah, but just his presence is so confusing to this T side as well. Like, where do you go? How do Tessus and Dignitas get involved? They can't attack in towards Con. They can't sell this fake. And another shot from Spinks. Good start. Trade it off.
Yeah, Nerds hops out the window, jumps into the site, and well, his teammates are coming with him, but Nerds is in the middle of the bomb site at the moment, taking pressure from multiple different sides as Vitality have drifted those rotations over to the B bomb site. Heroic are yet to get anywhere near the site to put that bomb down, and they're now getting involved in those late round fights. They're starting to go Vitality's way in the final 45 seconds here. Heroic don't look like they're going to stay in this one, but those shots are pulling it back, and that's sick from Tessus. That drags us into a competitive position. And Heroic are now at a 2v2, but here comes the biggest weapon for Vitality. ZywOo through short, and NiKo is left in the 1v2.
And ZywOo's hunting this. Hunting
this!
He's down. Oh, punished.
He's absolutely been eradicated by NiKo, who's now just looking for one more. NiKo chasing after him, but Flames has found Sanctuary, and he will find the pistol.
Well done from Flames. Just outplays him. Knows the time is an ally and makes him way too nervous.
Will they get that bomb down is the question. Flames forced back behind the CT smoke. That should confront that space, but look at this mental play from Apex. He dives down. That's a weapon in the hands of Heroic.
Oh, you can blow up in the smoke. Here we go on the plant. Oh, NiKo has to get off it, but it does go down. Still, Vitality harassing those bomb plants every step of the way. And a good shot from ZywOo.
Yeah, 6 shot from ZywOo. He's got more in him too. Forced towards the side of Connector and Jungle. Spinks is looking to fight as they try and defuse this, but Vitality are on it. Now they've got to stick it. MOUZ holding it down. His teammates are getting kills here, but ZywOo, he's taken out. And now Flames have to step up. They're off the defuse, and there's no more time. There's no more time for this one for Vitality. ZywOo's going to see that smoke come out the ticket. That severs his information flow. And he'll decide to move forward instead of falling back. Senses his chance is now gone. Tessus takes him out. Flames doubles up from Sandwich. It's a good hold initially from Flames. Nothing done by ZywOo though. So he can take some of these jewels, hide in behind it, put pressure on Vitality and run that clock down. Kicks out and Nerds taking kills between them. Another, there is a nice shot here for Spinks. There's not enough time to win this round. And he'll take a couple of deeks on the way out. But it's 2-1 Heroic.
You're going to have bad games once in a while.
You are going to have bad games. And, you know, we did see ZywOo have a bad game by his metric. And
yeah, I would say by the standards we hold him to. I think Fred painted that picture very nicely. We expect incredible things all the time from ZywOo because that's what he's delivered us. So
yeah,
his bad game is a great game for most other people.
The first time in 48 matches that he had a below 1.0 rating, that statistic is just absolutely unbelievable. But XANTARES out of Tetris too, so plenty of players here for Heroic. Now they signal pressure that they come out of the ramp, and Spinks will peek upstairs and into Palace. He will fly too. Shush and Nerds could do nothing about that, and Vitality looking very strong on this initial A attack. Tessus and NiKo left in the round for them.
It looks silly. I think they were trying to mess with the timing a little bit. I think they were hoping like smokes would fade, and then Vitality says, okay, the smokes have faded, no one's up, there's no pressure coming A, and they might have a little bit of a pocket to swing on Apex. And obviously that didn't work out whatsoever thanks to the kills from Spinks. He ends with a quad kill in the round.
And on the other side, it's XANTARES, and this is about to be a duel that Flames will hope to win, and he does. It's a brilliant headshot. Swing out through the bottom. Con hasn't worked out. ZywOo locks in that kill too. And Heroic are down to 3 players with not much space gained.
Smoke's going to fade, but Apex doesn't want that fight. He's got a teammate boosted up. Spinks committed. Can't win it out. Just a headshot angle.
And ZywOo is in the connectors still. And that feels rough if you're Tessus. You've got to deal with that, and you can't. Into Flames, who's standing at default, now given a couple of warning shots. Just got behind cover in time, and ZywOo's there to clean it up. Flames, he does it too, and now it's 3-3.
As I say, they had nothing to flush him out of that bomb site either. They had no Molotovs to throw in there to make him wide swing. They needed a clean kill on that first one if they wanted a chance to spring into the A bomb site.
Classic timeout with the Glocks.
This is the life of a B player. You haven't had any attention this entire game, and you're about to get this eco rush headed your direction. Spinks is going to be able to help out with you on catwalk because finally Vitality said we spent enough time stacked up in middle, and now MOUZ has a chance to get on the scoreboard. His first kill, make it his second as well, and he wants all 3.
Yeah, nice and easy for MOUZ. Those are the rounds you like to see.
Well, if there's any success here, Nerds is over in window room ready to lurk through murder holes. So MOUZ's got a big job to do, and he passes.
Yeah, he does. He swings out trying to catch the second. And it doesn't work out for him, but the rest of his teammates are so damn solid. Could have asked for, but Unfortunately, since the guns have come out, Heroic have not been able to compete against Vitality, but there's a Deagle blistering through the mid player, and that's Spinks that is gone. XANT does well. Apex trying to come over to Connector to clean this up for Vitality and get them back on track, but it's a second headshot for Heroic on the D. It's still cleaned up. The rifles come in mid real quick, and now he's in a really good position because even if those smokes do come in, he's in front of them. But Heroic looking to try and play contact. A lot of noise being made. They've been detected. Kicksands down low. That net gets sent in. Kicksands removed by the rifle of Apex, who gets a second out of his spray. And now Shoosh from Palace does not get one step closer to that bomb site. Heroic are not playing very well on this T side. They're getting caught at every choke point.
Like Dignitas had scoped up towards Ticket Booth that whole time, and ZywOo came in just as he unscoped. And ZywOo didn't even throw a flashbang to get the angle, wasn't even concerned, just kind of marched into the angle and scoped up.
Get a couple players filtering through the underpass, and ZywOo's ops over here on B.
I imagine this is going to be a fake. I think the bomb is just going to march back. That's
no way.
Huge, good find for Kixon. He's committed.
Oh.
And I think with those kills, Dignitas says, nope, I'm coming back with the bomb. So he second guesses the fake, but meanwhile, the rest of his team is working up towards A, and Apex is here, ready and waiting, open arms. Tessus is close up.
Yeah, that's the picked up rifle from Nerds that he saved in the last round, getting taken out immediately. And Heroic are down to just 3 players. Spray in from Spinks. He's looking for a bit more as he pushes up towards the triple stack. He's got the USP out, knowing that player's low. And Shoosh is taken out of contention. NiKo is making the last-ditch effort in this 1v2. He's just waiting for that peek out and their steps being made, trying to draw attention towards one angle. And Spinks is going to swing it. There's the AWP. flamesy now knows what he's up against and tries to get close, but NiKo does. There was no doubt when he got that weapon in his hands. Heroic had a round.
Yeah, what I give all the credit over to Kixon. Those 2 entries with the MAC-10 are things of beauty. That was always designed to be a fake, and not enough time for Vitality to be patient about it.
It's a big round to win for Heroic for their chances in this half. It reopens the competitive nature of this game, and Apex is trying to shut it as quickly as he can. Good opening kill. ZywOo's committed into the underpass. Another missed shot from ZywOo. They peek Tessus with a good flash blight. Vitality have lost ZywOo though. Kicksan jumps down into the underpass. They don't want to make too much noise. They want NiKo to come with him, but the shadow. Oh, Mezzy, he's got the aware system going, and it's not going to work out. Kicksan takes him out somehow, even though all the advantages were with Mezzy on that hold.
Yeah, that shadow lured him into a little bit of a bait, but he didn't want to swing too wide to be exposed to hulls, and that gave Kixon everything he needed. Good entries these past couple rounds from Kixon on the B-bomb site.
Oh, missed shot, give Apex a chance, a second crack at the whip, but he'll exit market, making steps heard. And Kicksan is looking damn sharp in this half for Apex.
Dignitas is down in middle. It's really on Tessus and Kixon. If these 2 guys can't accomplish anything, then Heroic's in trouble. Kixon not going to be cleared. Yes, he will. Spinks goes down first, traded immediately, but Tessus still alive behind the smoke, buying time.
Yeah, he is, and here comes the flying pigeons here for Tessus. It's Apex that goes down, felt like an eagle, soared like a pigeon, and now it's ZywOo and Mezzy left in this 2v2.
Faked for the moment to try and draw them out.
Ooh, Mezzy, nice shot, tries to flick back, but doesn't do it, and now you're up against one of the scariest clutchers in the game. It's ZywOo versus Nerds, and ZywOo's being spotted first, but even though you do the initial damage, a little bit scary for Vitality now. They don't have that smoke to play with up in window.
Actually, really scary. Apex and Flames want to go in towards Con, but that smoke doesn't help them in any way.
Now Shoosh getting close towards ramp, but Spinks is taking his teammate out, and Shoosh feels comfortable swinging for that trade, but he's got to worry about Palace. So he gets eyes on that immediately, focusing on his next target, and it doesn't work out so well for him. ZywOo's taking him out of this round. If they lose everything in this round, they'll have nothing to play with in the next. If they save what they've got, they at least have something.
Dang, okay.
And that's a big shot on Apex.
And Kixon's still sliding closer. He just wants exits. He doesn't care about winning this round. He's just lining up to try and grab an AK-47 at the end of the day, and ZywOo's going to be headed right for him.
Yeah, Kicksan's got, he's kind of spoiled for choice, isn't he, for this exit here? Let's see who he takes away, and absolutely no one. Absolutely no one. flamesy doesn't let him get any free kills. And he stays alive to the bomb blast too, so.
All 5 at A for Vitality. Smokes in place, nades and Molotovs in place, and going to attack into the defense.
Yeah, flamesy obliterates Shoosh, takes him out with that grenade. ZywOo's moving in too, swiftly taking the side here for Vitality. And they're looking for 10 rounds off the back of this, and flying through the smoke is flamesy. You can't stop that. The fire will spread, and Tessus and NiKo alongside Nerds are held out of this bomb site. They're trying their best to stay in this one, but Nerds is decapitated inside of the connector, and a rivalry there. And Apex is going to go nip at the heels of NiKo, take him out of the round, and Tessus sprinting into the bomb site. He will be caught, taken out, and now it is double figures for Vitality.
Yeah, where he picked it up. I think he only was able to buy it like 2 rounds in the first half. They were getting bodied for a certain stretch there. Vitality sensed the mid-pressure, so they know what's here. And that kill is going to have to get... I was going to say it's going to make NiKo fall back, but he goes back for one more. Risks his life to do it.
This is the trade of position for a moment.
Yeah, I feel like he heard a footstep and went back to it. Either way, going to be blocked off. That's a good kill on Catwalk. Can't track the follow-up. That's Apex trying to bait out a shot. Now he knows he's being encroached upon from Connector as well. He's got the attention of 2 players. Time for everyone else to play.
And XANTARES holds down this B bomb site. It's a good shot. NiKo with a sick round. As soon as he gets that ult out, that's a quad kill. He gets 4 kills and he didn't really move. His heat map will just show he's around short. Flash through mid from Apex. Nertz jumping back into the connector. He's fully blinded. Feels like an eternity he's been blind. This mid control is quick from Vitality. It is merciless as TeSeS takes out Apex. It's the first kill for Heroic in the round despite losing significant map control. Has to react by throwing utility of his own down. He would have hoped that landed on Ticket in the end because the fire comes in, forces him to reposition, and FlameZe's over the top of the stairway already. This is uncomfortable for Heroic, but they're still winning fights. They're still on top of it with players, and it's still going their way. NiKo is moving in, cutting through this attack, and suddenly it's just FlameZ left in a 1v3 as Mezzi's in the ground. And FlameZ can do nothing about it. TeSeS locks in a headshot.
I really didn't like this roster when I saw it come together, when I saw it on paper. I'm starting to enjoy what I'm seeing here. Yeah. They're making me feel like I had the wrong read of the situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And ZywOo's, though, he's got a pistol upgraded into the Deagle. ZywOo's got a double in this round, and that has allowed Vitality into the site. Spinks will go and attempt the bomb plan, but that nade has forced him away, and it has taken ZywOo out. Shush will follow up, and how many grenades they got? And NiKo has got that big green gun ready to go. He's got his teammates up on top of Wood, and that's Shush with a singular kill. NiKo swings out, gets the trade on ZywOo, and it's all followed up here for Heroic. They've just got to hit every shot here, and Spinks will get his first opportunity as Nertz swings out. Here comes the window swing, and he nearly gets back to it. They are doubled towards Ticket, and then obviously there's an angle for XANTARES to swing out short, so Mezzi's not in a comfortable position to plant this bomb, and instead goes for the fight. Good kill on TeSeS, had to flick back and hit that instant shot on short, and now NiKo can time this swing. He's got the headshot, and he also denies that bomb plant. They're going to be attacking through top con, and Shush has got such a good position in jungle. If he can time this well, if he has a distraction from his teammates inside of the site, he might just be able to line up multiple opponents. Nertz peeks out, and that's all the information gathered. Vitality contacted past jungle and got themselves deep into the bomb site, but once that information is collected, they can peek together. And FlameZ is still trying to fight this one, but it's not going to go a step closer for Vitality. The trifecta of death, the deathly hollows coming through in towards this A bomb site. And they're going to hop on down. It's ZywOo that first kill. Any more to be seen here for Vitality? There absolutely is. It's Spinks on the double headshot. NiKo and Nertz gone. Vitality take their time, smoke out the connector. Now get closer to that bomb site, but TeSeS has got a good angle, and XANTARES got another one. Vitality had a 4v2, suddenly it's back to a 2v2, and the bomb isn't down. Another kill in, and suddenly it's a clutch for ZywOo. It pulls Vitality out of the deepest of holes and has to do it yet again.
We haven't had to say his name a whole lot in this game, ZywOo. It's been mostly Spinks and Flames. This is where they absolutely need him.
It's going to be a fight. ZywOo looking towards CT, and XANTARES wins it. Up against the world's best. It's the in-game leader of Heroic with a headshot to put them ahead. And NiKo surely strikes true on the first player around that corner. Nice flick back to FlameZ. He sees the second player. This time it's ZywOo around that corner. And NiKo is looking to drag them one step closer, but it's ZywOo. He is inevitable in these kind of rounds. When you need him the most, he gets a double headshot out of ramp. A 4v3, now 3v3, thanks to that pop-up on the Ticket.
On the Shush inside the bomb site, and the scaling is slow. Kixin still being kept honest at the B bomb site. Another frag for Vitality, and this one has to be a win.
XANTARES and TeSeS sweeping back up, but it's Apex that's gone down.
Catwalk.
We just said this needed to be a win. Well, XANTARES could deny that bomb plan, and he doesn't do it. He doesn't get that kill, but TeSeS absolutely will. What a cleanup from TeSeS. It's map point for Heroic. Oh, fumbled the run boost. This is not ZywOo and FlameZ's A game today at all. Cannot get around the corner. Here they go. Second attempt to get this run boost going. Flash this time, sets them up to get FlameZ behind those top mid boxes. Nertz over towards Ticket, had a lot of mean words as he got some mean shots to go along with it. M4A4 hopping up, gathering information, doesn't detect anybody out of ramp just yet. That flash lands in the face of Nertz. It's a good kill on Apex. Now he's burning, now he has to change position, and Mezzi takes him out of the round.
Look how worried Vitality is. So cautious. They've lost so many rounds with these kinds of advantages.
In this elimination best of 3, Heroic will So happy if they can close it here and now. This is their best chance against the world #1. And NiKo is looking for that early fight. He's locked it in. It's ZywOo dead on the other side. And it's a bold peek for NiKo to go back in for a second dip on the initial B hold. He's been good on rotations, but now has to step up inside of the site. And Apex has dived down to the van. It's a kill from XANTARES. He'll drop away. And Tessis at top middle gets Mezzi. It's suddenly Vitality down to just 2 players. And you're right, Vitality don't seem like they're in great positions here to hold this. They're looking for fights. And Spinks is 1-1. But he's worried about getting pushed from 2 sides, and there's just too much to worry about, so it has to be FlameZ. A 1v1 to try and force overtime, and FlameZ has done it. Of course he has. Vitality bring us to the bonus rounds.
12-12, that's hard fought. Spinks and FlameZ looked really uncomfortable at a certain point when those smokes were up. They didn't know exactly where to position.
Because that is a huge round to win, and it gives life back to them again. Heroic though, this becomes so much more difficult for them. They've got to do it all over again.
Oh, nice shot from ZywOo.
Jumping around, making noise, and it's Nert's fight from Ticket. He just unscopes as the opportunity came into his screen.
Sjuush has pushed a ramp. ZywOo's going to come right back at him. That's a very critical miss, but Sjuush is still an insurance policy. Will he hear these footsteps? ZywOo's running, and remember, that's the bomb. Knife is out. Oh, Sjuush has got a freebie, certainly, and now it's a disaster.
Bomb is down, and now it's a recovery mission for Vitality. Sjuush is just locking himself onto that bomb. 35 seconds remaining. It's not like Vitality have a whole heap of time to go back and get it. And Nertz this time will not miss with his sniper. He's got that kill. Mezzi is down and utility used up. Time is burning away, and so are the Vitality members. That's a 13th round for Heroic. The first round of OT goes their way.
Oh, the play from Sjuush to push ramp. He's getting pinched from so many different angles, and Apex
might get a second chance here. Swinging out is Nertz. It's 1 kill over the top of that smoke, but Apex makes sure it's a trade. Mezzi fighting from ramp. NiKo is being bombarded. He's down to 2 health, but
very lucky that Mezzi didn't take him down. Yeah, Sjuush again has just been getting a little active on this A bomb site. He's like, oh, all right, I'll push. You guys are going for so much mid control. I'll take some risks here and there, and it's panning out. Off, connects with 1 more. Again, 2 HP though. He's got to tuck in close, holding his breath the whole time. Mezzi's up a ramp, but ZywOo and Apex can't reach him.
Fantastic that the utility was able to get NiKo out of the round. This evens the numbers out of the 3v3, but Vitality are stuck in middle. And that swing from Tessis does not work out as ZywOo impales him with the AWP. And this time they're thinking about the flank, but Mezzi just looks away. And Sjuush has caught perfect timing, kicks down with a kill at jungle. And here comes that stamp that's going to end this round, surely. Sjuush is out of the ramp, and he's just buying his time. He's letting them get in position. Apex has spotted it now on the turn back, but can't win the duel. And now it's about figuring out where Mezzi went, and Sjuush cannot win it, despite seeing him on the top.
Sjuush held his trigger for as long as possible. He wanted Apex to start planting the bomb, but those extra seconds where Sjuush holds on to the shot.
They've been getting this mid-control. NiKo, ooh, catches that one. Nertz is starting to use this AWP to good effect. He's got another kill from it. NiKo chiming in the middle, and this time Vitality don't have mid too easily, but they still have kept in numbers even. And Mezzi's pushed out towards Sandwich, so he's got space on the A-bomb side. FlameZ comes up and uses that distraction to take away the Stairs player, and Nertz is under pressure now and overwhelmed by his countrymen. Coming out of Spinks, and XANTARES spotted out towards Stairs. Spinks knows he has to just focus on the fight instead of the bomb planting, because there's 2 of them.
He's doing his best Sjuush impression. He's pushing Palace.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of control here. What a game FlameZ's having, 27 kills.
He's got a lot of attention coming his way.
He has a chance for a 30 bomb here, Jason. I wouldn't put it past him. This young man is on one today, but not this time.
He's in his head, he's just saying, I should have just sat on that bench. I should have just taken the off angle and waited.
Yep. Could have been a huge advantage here for Vitality, but instead it's going against them as Nertz gets a second. This time Apex pushes Palace to his death, but he isn't pushed from Palace, so he isn't pushed from ramp, and he gets under wood. NiKo with a kill onto ZywOo. And Mezzi would have to step up with a miraculous hold from under the wood. He's forced into the open by the fire. And somehow, some way, Vitality, despite having all the early positioning.
Heroic ready for it all. First the push in towards Palace from Flames.
Oh, knife him. Go for it. Do it to him. Kicks that goes for the double stab. And that'll celebrate. That'll be a celebration, absolutely, with the knife kill.
Why do you go for a double stab?
An early Heroic bust into the B-bomb site.
That's taking a lot of utility away from Mezzi, though. Spinks does manage the spray. He goes down to about half health, but he finds Tessis. Flames committed. and fortunate to be alive.
Oh, Spinks. Oh, it's so awkward. He goes down in the underpass. XANTARES takes him out. Spinks run out of ammo.
Did he SWAT team out the window? Did he just jump out and go for the battle?
Yeah, he went for the full mental play, and now MOUZ looking back. Oh, that's the bomb carrier. He's detected it, but he doesn't land the shots. And now Nerds comes in. NiKo follows up, and once again, Heroic are back, looking to fight for map point. Apex slipping out. He denies the bomb plant. What a huge play from the in-game leader of Vitality. And he might just get another one here. Apex swinging out, but it's the apartment peak from XANTARES that's put FlameZ into the 1v2, looking to grab map point himself. It would be 30, but it's not going to happen. And once again, Heroic battle back through overtime.
But the best teams in the world can win with their C game. That's awkward. You have to put out your own Molotov.
Oh, he's under pressure now, but Spinks is going to handle it from short. Will MOUZ do the same? No, he won't. MOUZ doesn't get a single kill, so now the pressure really is on Spinks. Fortunately, ZywOo has made a speedy rotation over to market, and Shush has dropped on the ground. Vitality looking to try and force another overtime, and those flurry of kills coming through here for Heroic have put them ahead, and Spinks has gone down. It's just Flames on the other side of the map, and Heroic have absolutely done this. They picked that up, they made it through to the group stage, and now they're about to take this first map against world #1 in the elimination game. FlameZ has to dig deep and find everything within himself to pull off this clutch, and it isn't going to happen. Heroic in elimination.
This is now down 0-1 in maps, a chance for Vitality to be sent home early, which would just be unheard of. But Anubis has been such a comfort for them.
Apex under pressure behind those doors. ZywOo is with him to try and help him out. And ZywOo, even though he took significant damage at the start, he still steps up. He still gets that headshot. Apex, not so lucky, does get cleared out by TeSeS, and NiKo has slipped his way through B.
Oh, taking a big risk, and he's got an immediate gush, and all of a sudden there's a route open. MOUZ's going to step up next, and he's going to be forced back in towards Temple. NiKo's controlling a lot of space. Now boxed in, but ZywOo's cleaned up.
That's so clean from NiKo indeed. Two positions, switches back and forth, and now it's FlameZ left alone with a 1v3 ahead of him. Back into this clutch with no kit, no utility, but Kevlar and Joel Berettas, the TeSeS drops behind him, and that's Assassin's Creed. That's going to be the first for Heroic. TeSeS is brought down low, and the pistols arrive to the party. It's ZywOo's Deagle. And is getting something done for Vitality, but that's about it until MOUZ chimes in, and it's all cleaned up. Heroic with 2. Nerk's trying to go through with that MP7 right into Spinks. He will run, and Spinks has got the first kill. XANTARES pulling it back. ZywOo's with him. This is good for Vitality so far. The first test in the B bomb site was looking good, but Shush has switched that completely. It's a 1v2 for Apex. He sends the nade over the top, hoping he's down on 13 as that bomb is planted. Apex has a clutch ahead of him. The in-game leader looking to pull it off, and it's one on Shush. It's running more for him, and Apex is so close, but can't. Yep, absolutely sounds like that.
You got to give him calls for smiling. Look, we just saw that little podcast clip with Apex, and he's in there. Ooh, through the smoke is Spinks. One more, trade it off. Now when you're facing elimination, that's when the best player has to be here. Has to.
Oh, 6 shot from NiKo. ZywOo cracks open his skull with a deagle in his hands. He wants a bit more here. XANTARES sweeps up 2 just like that.
Okay, so this is, again, those smokes thrown out towards the B bomb site. You have the instant walk towards dark. They're just going to march right in. Spinks will have a challenge.
Oh, Apex challenges through the window. NiKo are given an opening kill to play with. And Spinks is about to be put under a lot of pressure in dark. He can't handle it. XANTARES cuts through him. MOUZ comes in to sweep it up, though. And that's good work from MOUZ. Now FlameZ under pressure towards the back of the platform. Great work. And MOUZ will assist.
Yeah, nice backup from MOUZ. Good decisive action.
As we heard, with rifles and a MAC-10 at the front of it. And XANTARES charging through. Good headshot. Spinks taken out. MOUZ at the back of the bomb site can do nothing off the platform. XANTARES sweeps them up. And this in-game leader is having a field day today. His calls are working out. He's entering. When does this half start getting out of hand is the question, because 5-1 already. ZywOo's under pressure. He'll hit that shot on the flick down. There's a lot of noise in the water being made by those Heroic players. But it's ZywOo, and he's the first player tested, and he passes with flying colors. Couldn't quite get the second, and now thinking about using utility to get himself off this fountain, because utility is flying towards him. And oh, ZywOo's in a position where he has to rely on Apex to come and help him. And that rifle is so needed, and there's a gap now for TeSeS to leap on through, and it's one single kill for TeSeS. Flames has to trade, and he will.
It slows everything down.
It's great utility usage this late into the round, and now Nerds coming around. He's got himself a fight, and he will win it on flameZe. Follow-up kill for MeiBR, this time for Vitality, but he can't stand strong enough. He eventually will, and it's his second kill, make it 3 for MeiBR. Heroic thinking about mid right now, Jason. Looks like a tantalizing prospect. And MeiBR is not here alone. He's got his teammate with him in Spinks. Good headshot. MeiBR will fall. TeSeS somehow gets a double on the Galil. That absolutely should have been Vitality's fight, at least the trade. But it's gone back. It's gone back in favor of Heroic. And now Spinks is tested inside of this B site. And there's no issue. No issue on the double kill towards Temple. Himself to the sanctuary of the platform. But he's being pushed from so many sides. And NiKo is taken out because the rotation came through. And Vitality with 3 rounds can compete for even more. But this position from TeSeS can often net a kill, but because there was no pressure elsewhere, Apex had all the time in the world to clear it, and it's pretty easy for him in the end. ZywOo, leg shot. Shoosh is taken down low, finished off by the utility because of that, nice and easy. And Vitality do grab that 4th. Now 1 away from tying up this game.
Apex will be first point of contact, peering up camera from the boxes inside the A site, but ZywOo, MeiBR, and Spinks are all very far from being in Temple to help out. Molotov being thrown, they're going to come through, and Apex needs to win the first one. He does. The others get stuck fighting in the Flames, and now Flames knows that he's got multiple people from different choke points.
While standing in the water, ZywOo's committed into this one at Heaven. MeiBR's running in, and here Vitality go, trying to get back in this retake, but all of the fights go against them. And Shoosh has actually got beyond the initial utility. He's still here, he's committed to this fight. Can't get back to his teammate, and flameZe will win the duel. Now the reaction from Vitality is to push out B with that advantage to take more space, but NiKo is holding him off. One of the sharpest riflers we got, Rookie of the Year. Former Endpoint alumni going up against each other, and ZywOo's got the angle of Dark, but it's a missed shot, a rare missed shot from ZywOo.
Oh dear.
Yep, that's made this round look quite ugly.
Spinks is so uncomfortable. Oh, he's dead. He's dead for sure. Just a matter of when.
But it's good that he got a kill out of that.
Yeah, but because because they're winning all these fights, look at the way the defense has shifted and split. But Dignitas has a long time with this op to find a pick.
Yeah, he's got to smoke out Heaven. Now flameZe knows they're committing in, and that low HP player goes down first. flameZe stays up in Heaven, now with a smoke for extra cover. He doesn't kill him though, and now it's an awkward fight inside of the smoke. Both players damaging each other, but yet to bring each other down. And finally, the peppering of the USP will remove TeSeS.
Yeah, close affair. Nice adjustment though. Apex just getting back in time, and hasn't been a bad CT side altogether once they've planted their nice shot. Once they've actually got settled into it and settled down. It's a 4-1 run at the moment, a chance to make it 5. Just by nature of how dominant the opening stages of the half were for Heroic, it just feels like they've always been in recovery mode.
ZywOo with the shot, it's damage. ZywOo will have to drop back to the camera, but he's blinded. Flash on that camera a little too bright.
Oh, everyone from Vitality's here.
Yeah, I was going to say plenty of players, but absolutely everybody's here. It's a wild fight to try and close this half as Vitality try and step up, but Nerds on the D brings them down, and ZywOo suddenly the last player left alive. 1v2 for the Frenchman to clutch this. ZywOo could take him out and defuse immediately, but ZywOo hasn't taken the shot, hasn't taken his chance, and now he's got to know. Taps that. Now smokes off Dark. ZywOo is going to apply that pressure and try and figure out where the last remaining player is coming from. And Shoosh is coming through Dark. ZywOo is starting to consider so many different positions, and now he'll begin to stick. Does Shoosh try and deny that defuse? He won't. And ZywOo does it without a kill. He just sticks it for a must-win round. 6-6 in a must-win map if Vitality want to stay alive.
7 bodies in middle across both the teams, and here we go. It's a brawl.
Nerds with the headshot, second in. XANTARES stepping up for the defense here, but Spinks is on the triple.
Apex has crept into the B bomb site, wrapping around. TeSeS is looking for the drop.
Yep.
Apex needs this.
And he's so close to getting it. Oh, he's so close to burst to the chest end. Oh my god, how has Apex not won that? He should have got that one. TeSeS is untouchable. TeSeS has Sanctuary somehow. He's protected by something greater because he should have died many times.
Yeah, he's got plot armor. He just can't go down. But there's 2 players here.
Oh, had to readjust his crosshair. NiKo off of Fountain. His close corner. Flame swings around him. Rotation from TeSeS is absolutely needed, and it's felt. Spinks cannot get it done. It is another headshot from TeSeS. Need one of these rounds to go your way. Like, you need some crazy individual moment to just spark something in you. And well, is the start they needed. Again, Tessa's taking damage, but staying alive. He'll use his utility as a corridor of cover. And his teammates rotating in. FlameZe is in the midst of all the chaos. Knife call because he ran out of ammo. And NiKo and TeSeS are winning fights with USPs because they had to switch to their sidearms. ZywOo is left fighting on default. And he is overwhelmed through the smoke as well. Vitality getting nowhere.
All right, TeSeS is just a god right now.
This is sick from TeSeS.
Yeah, it is. I feel like it's also individually a very ugly game from Vitality, which is now becomes the question is, can they overcome that?
Vitality have ZywOo on the AWP, who's taken damage early on. Nice position here for FlameZe. KiXANT goes around to still check it.
It's a little too loose from KiXANT for as strong as he's been. That one got away from him. Trying to do a little bit too much, too fast, and really force the issue. Flames now has a very strong lurk in middle. He's got the angle on TeSeS, who still cannot just lose a fight.
He's unkillable. TeSeS is a brick wall right now that Vitality can't break through. So he wants to go camera or stay in position and cut off that rotation.
Defense is still aggressive at A, though. They're paired up as well. They're going to move forward or fall back together, and they're just going to fight right here, right now. Good kill from MeiBR.
And now it's NiKo who has to fight them on two fronts, and Apex has the perfect timing to execute him from the side of the head. It's Nerds and TeSeS on the other side of the map, and given that Vitality have 4 players, and this fight going against Shush really opens up the round for Vitality, and Nerds is on the beach. He's looking to clean them up. They don't have a lot of money left. Vitality, oh, it's absolutely massive from Nerds to get 3 kills on that beach, and there's ZywOo gone as well. They fought them on the beaches, and they took every weapon away.
That's actually massive. That's a huge sequence of exit kills. Molotov missed as well into the site.
This has given Heroic a lot more space to play with than TeSeS. Moves on in with that smoke. He takes out MeiBR, he takes out ZywOo. And remember, if Vitality lose this round, money's in the bin. And chances become smaller of staying alive, and TeSeS just mauls them. Just look how much work they've got to do to get back into this game now off the back of that. FlameZe diving down into Dark. Nerds is holding, and he will hold it without issue to keep this dream in Katowice alive.
I mean, it might be timeout time, and just you better have a badass speech prepared, but hold the phone.
Okay.
Double deagle kills from Spinks and Apex. They commit to the fight. There's the pounce from Canals, and KiXANT's here. He's had a good game as well, but the off in the hands of Apex picks off the rotation, and Shush is going to go for this.
And they know he's that AI anchor. They know they've got some time before he makes it on that rotation. Both teams just tentative in their approach to get involved in fights, just placing utility and slowly taking space towards middle are Vitality, and it's FlameZe at the front. He's got himself into the smoke, and it can be a bit of a risk when you're up against this XM1014 because it clears the smoke open, and this time KiXANT's got that kill on FlameZe in mid.
Yeah, just red based off the flashbang. NewO is likely to come and pre-fires everything blindly into the smoke. Apex, oh, you're in trouble. The shotgun is doing work.
Oh, CS2 on the XM. It's a perfect combo. It's ZywOo and MeiBR coming through this way, and Spinks is a long way off. But when you've got ZywOo, you've got the battering ram, and he gets himself into the B-bomb site. They know how crucial this round is, but Heroic feels so close to it. They're going to throw that flash in. They'll send KiXANT to his death. About to head out with some A aggression through that smoke. FlameZe catches NiKo, but that blowing of the smoke has allowed 1 kill from Shush and gets ever closer as Vitality set up a B-split finish. And there's the peak that will end in death for TeSeS. Killable is finally felled, and Nerds just diving down with a double, and that's the bomb detected. Oh my goodness, Vitality. They've got KiXANT coming back to join Nerds. This becomes so difficult now as you walk into Nerds, and oh, it hurts. And there has been easier rounds for FlameZe. He's got to worry about 2 angles, and he doesn't even know about it.
And ZywOo no longer with the AWP. He's got to descend to the AK. Extremely serviceable, as we know.
Oh, Nerds is gone. The hero from the previous round for Heroic is out of there.
There is.
Going to catch TeSeS looking the wrong way, but somehow TeSeS, the unkillable, turns back for that kill. Vitality have got Apex through that smoke, but KiXANT's detected him. He's got that kill. Apex is locked out, and now it's down to this 3v4 post plant. Heroic trying to come back in.
They've got no smokes. They've got no Molotovs to block off these choke points. Just a flashbang. Oh, it needs to be a clear. Flames gets the deep player. That's TeSeS to fall. Low HP.
He needed that kill, and Flames locks it through. Now MeiBR holding Dark. Shrouded in the cover of darkness, his teammate ZywOo is fighting elsewhere. Shush takes a headshot on FlameZe, but yet to clear out MeiBR. Is MOUZ that clears out Fountain with some spam. Nade following up in behind it. Vitality running through. It's got to be a big hold here from Shush. And he is not the anchor they need this time. XANT up on that platform, desperately trying to hold on to this weapon. He does. Apex cannot take him out. And FlameZe comes around the back. So XANT is traded. The majority of these weapons will stay in the hands.
ZywOo's the only like X factor in Dark. He's gonna have to wait. Apex, Spinks, and Flames will try and take the attention. MOUZ's still lurking outside of the A-bomb site. ZywOo, they step into him. Oh, and Apex builds upon it.
His entries are absolutely massive. It gives Vitality all of the advantages they need to push in and go for this round win. Shush dives off. 1 kill found, but the rest of his teammates are falling, and so will he. It's now just Nertz and NiKo trying to cleave this one back, and it's a decent kill here for Nertz, but he needs another one. If they had some utility, they can make this a little more doable, but it's not comfortable in its current form. Spinks has the angle. Looking away is Nertz, and now the AWP of NiKo misses a shot, and they are sentenced to death. 12-11, Vitality have map point.
And now, again, just poor Shush. He's got an MP9 and a nade. That's it. And now he's only got 41 HP. He has to wait for people to arrive. Oh, he goes for one more. That's massive. ZywOo found elsewhere. A chance. A hope.
How have they found their way back into this? But Spinks from the window cuts off that rotation. It's just 1 kill. He would have hoped for a second. And yes, it is the untouchable. Tessa stays alive inside of Canal. Apex finally brings him to his feet. There's no kid alive on any of these 3 players, so time certainly becomes an issue. And FlameZe even more than that. Apex with him. Shush left alone. A great fight from Heroic on this second map, but it looks like they will not survive the sting of the bee. Second map goes Vitality's way. This series goes to 3, and the hope, the dream of Vitality and Spodek remains. This doesn't give them cover on the left side of that bomb site, so there's going to be a big gap there. They don't have the full execute, and ZywOo doesn't care. He's going to run right into it. He's going to go down to Tess's, and this is becoming an absolute massacre, and it's Vitality's bodies that litter the floor. It's Heroic coming out on top of this pistol round, and they do it in style without losing a player.
His teammate Spinks has just shifted off as well, very far away, and needed to be an instant headshot, and it's not going to be. It's going to be absolutely nothing. Spinks hustling over, but I don't think there's any recovering this bomb site. You don't have any of the weaponry to actually fight back with. 1 kill, but brought down to 3. And now it would have to be something from ZywOo.
Yeah, he's jumping up over construction. A little closer to the bomb site, but he's lost his in-game leader. Apex is gone, and ZywOo hits the headshot. No, he can be out of this world. He needs another one, and he's taking damage on that second fight. And ZywOo's filtering away, realizing he has Kevlar close by, but it looks like they're going to dodge him.
What a map 2 Tessa's had as well in a loss.
Oh, yeah.
Stunning performance. He was unkillable. He won a number of rounds. ZywOo just trying to distract. Set Flames up for 1 kill at the end, and it's not going to happen. The Deagle are gearing up for the Major, this being one of the most coveted trophies in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I mean, the RMR is just around the corner. Nice clearance on the B-bomb site, still with utility. They go through the motions here, Heroic, but they're losing damage. Players. Nertz is down, and Shush has lost a lot of health. He's down to 25, and remember this flank from Apex? Well, he's behind them now, and he finds Shush low on health. ZywOo flies in with that MP9 he saved, and that is a miracle round out of nowhere for Vitality.
Calling them newbies, just the worst insult in esports.
Newbies. I like it. It's not just noobs, newbies. And Shush has got that headshot on MOUZ, to which he can miss his opponents, and they can slip on by and take a lot of control.
Apex is in trouble.
Uncomfortable. He's calling back for Apex, and the timing doesn't work out for the Frenchman. He's brought down. Now Spinks sees the shadow, knows where his next fight's coming from, but can't dodge the flashbang, and therefore cannot dodge NiKo.
It's just look how nice and easy and good looking it is when Heroic gets that opening kill. Just works the map perfectly.
His face.
I mean, Vitality has to be careful. This could be another slow start if Heroic's able to build on this victory. And the biggest thing, a couple kills perhaps for the SMG. They line up. Flames and Shush each get 1. The team kills mixed in there. But
yeah, that is frustration for Apex. You can see him talking through that with his team. And oh my god, you can't get a worse start to a round than that for FlameZe.
You can't get a worse start in back-to-back rounds when you consider MOUZ was taken out in the first 10 seconds of last round. Now Flames is taken out in the first 10 seconds of this round.
Closer to the wood, and oh, that's a heavy dismount. That's going to snap his ankles and give all the information left and more liberties from MOUZ. He's frozen like a statue. 45 seconds. 3 players left for Vitality, and Spinks has been spotted, knows he can't stay there, goes around for the peak and brings out Shush. But there's plenty more where that came from, and Vitality desperately need it.
They have to take care of middle before they can worry about the B bomb site. Oh, Apex can't convert the second. That's round done.
Yeah.
ZywOo shouldn't even come close to going for this with the AWP.
They're avoiding ZywOo so well at this point. Like, he's not getting involved in these rounds.
Don't do that, NiKo. Don't do that, because now he's going for it.
Oh god, they've offered him a chance. Hydra's soul from his grasp, but ZywOo comes back with the AK, but is taken out in the end. ENCE first, Heroic now in front of them. And ZywOo, they're coming towards him. Big shot on the Dig. Is there any more for ZywOo? As he stands on default, he's behind, he's cutting off this rotation, and they want to rotate because they've got space made by TeSeS on the other side of the map. So the issue is Spinks is going to be cleared, and they predict it, they read it, they get the headshot to avoid that problem, and now we transition on board with TeSeS, who's ready for his kill on Apex. It's labored, but it's effective, and it's a headshot through.
ZywOo and MIBR are here, though, at the A bomb site. Deagles in the M4. Mezzi needs a connect. He does. Wow. ZywOo adds one more. Double peek. Kicks and gets away somehow. And Nertz.
Limited time for Vitality to make this one happen. There's the first tap. Nertz peeks on contact with his teammate, and Mezzi has to clutch. He's looking for it down close, but Nertz will secure it. Heroic went all across the map.
He heard the scope as well.
Oh, he's underneath them. Oh, it's TeSeS with the double. Ravaging through Vitality, and he might even get more here too. TeSeS is just standing in the same position. His teammate XANTARES is gone, and now they move their way through middle. Mezzi's in such a tough spot, having to think about 2 positions again. And it's Nertz that takes him out this time. And TeSeS is their nightmare at the moment. Spinks is looking to get him, but TeSeS is untouchable once more. Finally brought down, but the round's already done.
Here's the Deagle spam, here's the weapons.
Oh, he knows, he senses the timing. He unleashes himself through that smoke, and ZywOo and Flames have no standing on the A side. TeSeS, that is incredible. They flick back to Apex as well, and Vitality stand with just 2 players, and Mezzi's trying to be mighty. He switches to the AK-47, but he is gone, and Vitality are crumbling in the map that decides everything, that decides their fate in Katowice.
This is going to end up being a fake, though. The question is, can Nertz create anything? This is how Heroic have built this lead, as well as find an opening pick somewhere, work the map.
Well, Mezzi has to get out of there, crosses into the smoke he just threw down. And because Nertz was elevated over the wood, it's an easy kill for Nertz in the end. And Flames pulls his grenade, and oh my god, they're pushing him. Fortunately enough, they get back around the corner, and Flames, he is allowed to stay alive, but they come back for seconds. XANTARES loves an aggressive push, and this time punished by Flamesy. But NiKo moves forward in behind those sandbites, and this bomb is looking to finish on that B site. Spinks had a chance to end it there and now, but here he is. It's ZywOo, denies that bomb plant, and there's no time for NiKo to get back. And with this AWP, he might just pull Heroic back into this round. ZywOo has to win it, and eventually he does.
But this is TeSeS. Yeah, TeSeS gets another opening. That's a good find. Apex is forced out into the open, taken down by Kixon. Now, the bomb is still dropped way far back at the base of the ramp. It's back on the bridge. Nertz has got to go pick that up.
ZywOo is considering the position that XANTARES is standing in, and ZywOo reads it. ZywOo gets that kill. This has been so unconvincing on Vertigo. You had a force win and then a clutch where ZywOo has to win a 1v1. They easily could have gone the other way. But this is a little better. More pressure applied to ramp, and Apex uses that smoke that's nuked open. Got space now on this B bomb site, clearing out quad. All of the positions that Mezzi once stood in. Spinks with a big headshot, but look at XANTARES behind enemy lines again. There's a player inside of that smoke, and it's Mezzi. The elusive Mezzi is taken down. XANTARES clears the smoke, knowing the player could be close. And that shadow betrays XANTARES in the end. Flamesy able to pull it back, but I cannot believe this could be one of the final blows. NiKo hops up on top of the double stack. It's one headshot. They're not on that defuse. It's ZywOo in this clutch, and now he's going to stick it. Now he's going to hold it. The Frenchman can't get it done. Slashed up in the smoke. And lights out all half long. Is back to his old tricks, and this time Apex takes him out. Traded though by Nertz.
Yeah, 1-for-1. I think Heroic's going to be just happy with that as well. They have the control.
Heroic are toying with Vitality at the moment. Apex Nades fly towards it. Vitality yet to get a kill. They don't have the utility to stop that plant. Sure, a kill comes in from ZywOo, but the bomb is now down. And Apex moves through like a predator, lining them up. Nearly a chance to end it on his own. But that's Mezzi's job, and it will be 3 rounds right at the end for Vitality.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be busting up the stairs on a flank before anyone really expects it. Mezzi's about to... Oh, he just checks the flank. Good find. He knows there's one more. Now 2. Calling it out to his team, and they're going to bail out to the A bomb site.
Right at the end, but Tessis is coming back up that ramp. This fight is still on, but it is now gone. It is quelled as Spinks and Flames find all 3 USPs and P2000s. It can't go wrong for Vitality. And so far, it hasn't, and it won't. Tessis stuck on default. Last player here for Heroic between Vitality and their 5th round. And he will not part them from that. It is 5 now for Vitality as they withstand the full eco.
And Dignitas is now with hearing them fall back. They want to go for the follow-up peek and might be right into ZywOo. Might be exactly what Vitality's hoping for.
Oh, there's the swing. It's actually XANTARES that will fall to the hands of Flames. And they still have the AWP here that's been undetected, yet to ring out a shot. And there it is, ZywOo's AWP.
Clever little play from Vitality to lower that defense back into a deep peek, back into the AWP. And now they got to hustle to get into the site because NiKo is on the rotation. Shush, you got to deliver something that makes your teammates think it's possible, and they almost lined up for you. From here,
and when you get this late into the round, chaos can start to ensue, but that bomb does go down. And now it's on to Heroic to retake this. Great shot from ZywOo. Over the top of the smoke, NiKo does.
Stack that they had, that they tried to position in the right place, kind of fizzles out. Okay.
Yeah. All right then. NiKo has a CT off. Let's see if that can start to make an impact.
Oh, great nade on Mezzi and Flames over by Shush.
Oh, and Shush, if he goes around that corner, there's 3 players for Vitality. It doesn't look like he's going to be in a good position to deal with his boost coming over the top, but he flicks back just in time. Gets that second player, rips apart the foundations, and NiKo is there to seal the deal. Heroic are in touching distance of that 10th round, but it's Spinks and ZywOo, the 2 players you want in this clutch situation. ZywOo goes down though, and just Spinks left in a 1v4, and he is not going to get close. They are stepping up when needed most here with this new look Heroic roster, with this refreshed team. And there's ZywOo. Perfect shot on NiKo. How dare you stand in his position?
Okay, well, we saw Heroic able to work the 5-on-4s from the T side just day after day, round after round. Looks like they're going to do it again. Flames gets aggressive, jumping up on the sandbags. Tessis is blinded, not wanting to overcomplicate this final play.
Well, they can't afford to have another miscue here. And it's Shush looking to delight him and line them up. Did have that opportunity, but it is just one for Shush. That is not going to be enough to make this look realistic, and good spam from Apex through that smoke. XANTARES gone, and NiKo has to save. Especially when the coach was gone too.
Yeah, but Saul obviously saw something in him. NiKo is going to find that kill on Apex and keep the AWP in the hands of Heroic, so a little...
Creeping in behind, 30 seconds, this could be the move. It looks like it will be. Spinks takes them out. It's 1 kill on NiKo, and now it's panic stations for Heroic. They've got to worry about that elevator split. Well worked for Vitality. That bomb goes down. Vitality have to realize they haven't fully cleared short side, and now with that flank coming up the ramp, they look towards it. It's now just NiKo left, a 1v3 in front of him. He's got Apex, and he's hoping he can get a few of them. But that Molotov picked up in the last second for Mezzi has locked him out of this, and he will fall to the hand of Spinks. What a sick mid-play coming in. Yeah. So they're just going to be forcing these Heroic players further and further back into the bomb site, giving Vitality the space they need. But there's that shot from the AWP. It sticks around. It's consistent, it's persistent, and the shot from NiKo is only 1. ZywOo able to reply, and Vitality up a player now.
Yeah, but your final boss is still here. Tessis, does he have another play in him coming through the smoke? Oh, missed opportunity as ZywOo backs off.
No utility to deny that. If Heroic had nades, they could stack that planter, but they just don't have it. They just don't have the resources, and the plant is going to come through with enough time. Spinks' headshot has put NiKo in an unwinnable situation here. Unless they feed him, which they should not. And there's the peak. ZywOo locks it in, and we're all tied up. Vitality staying in it, and now Apex is getting fired up. Vitality have not seen a ticket more golden to go ahead into the lead. And that's ZywOo's shot ringing out. Tessis on the receiving end.
Both teams shifting over to the A bomb site. We'll get a clash.
Oh, it's a free kill there for NiKo. Apex crosses too far in the open. It's Mezzi that carries it forward. ZywOo, oh, timing, unscopes. That's the swing from XANTARES. That's the kill, and this could now be disaster, but Spinks and Flames pulling it back, and they absolutely needed to. Here's Shush up top, and he is caught. Starting to get a little worrying there, Jason, just for a moment, but FlameZ and Spinx come out on top.
Yeah, a little dicey. That was still going to be tough for XANTARES to kind of build upon that sort of a kill onto ZywOo.
ZywOo is the player that takes early damage. The Vitality come through middle. Spinx at the front of the attack. Clears close positions. Molotov helps him to limit the spots he can focus on. And XANTARES double swing, double kill. And now it's 11-10 with Vitality a player down. Make it 2. ZywOo finally arriving with a big shot there through the wood on Shush. Bringing Heroic to 11 rounds and bringing Vitality to the brink. It's Nertz with the headshot and MOUZ took damage too. Nertz is staying behind cover, baiting him in. Closer and closer. That flank comes through. It's Nertz with a massive round, a massive moment in this game. And Vitality, well, given the timing, we watched him win a round from this position earlier on in this half. He's looking to do it again in the round that matters most as Flames, MOUZ, and Apex come in with a trio of beautiful kills. And it's just the cherry on top with that lit lurk through middle from Spinx. Nertz, no hero play this time. Nertz grabs one on the way out, but it doesn't matter at this point. It's about the swing that's coming his way, and Nertz has lost everything.
It means putting yourself in harm's way with ZywOo's op on the other side.
XANTARES hops on down through short. It's TeSeS with that first kill. Oh my god, XANTARES walks right into Apex. And just like that, Heroic have the first 2 kills of this round. They don't need utility, they just need bullets. And they're moving forward through that ramp.
Just peering straight down. Spinx has no HP for a trade. MOUZ's gonna be easy. This one's overtime. But the final round of ZY is theirs.
Vitality were coming back into this. They did so much to get to 12 rounds.
Scaffolding player had to back away, which means so does the Sandbags and so does the Crane player. Counter nades raining in for Heroic and doing damage.
But NiKo is starting to activate it. It's a missed shot and he can't fall back because the flames at his feet keep him in position. And Apex will make quick work of him. Nice shot from MOUZ, whizzing through that smoke and through the box into the brain of TeSeS. Plant coming through. ZywOo, he's gone. He's knocked out by Nertz. And that bomb is not planted. And this round is not over because Nertz is their reckoning. As he comes through that smoke, Nertz delivers death right to their feet. And Spinx is left in a 1v3. He's come back up through short, everything to do still, and he does bring down Nertz. With 30 seconds left, this round is still doable for Spinx. Got the bomb, sprint to the site, and Heroic know with this limited time, he has to commit to it. They think he's likely on default, but it's an intelligent play to plant on the offside, but they still clear him out. Perhaps that wind will be taken out of their sails once again by Shush. He swings out, flash play doesn't work out. Nertz now instead has to step up. And it's one from Nertz. Could he get a second? He absolutely will. Nertz is just so good right now. Around the back of Tetris in the final 30 seconds, TeSeS has even drifted back over here to help.
Spinx is being so passive in this mid lurk.
Oh my god, ZywOo's down and Spinx, yeah, he's just nowhere to be seen, so it's all on FlameZ alone with that bomb. 20 seconds left. He needs Spinx to go right now. He almost needs Spinx to just sprint around that corner if there's any hope in the world, and that bomb's down. Spinx also falls as soon as he rounds that corner.
Heroic might just take everything from them in overtime.
And that comeback was on the T side, crucially, Jason. They're not winning T rounds in overtime. They've got to do it on the CT side, and it is just dominant from Heroic right now. There is nothing Vitality are saying in these rounds. There's no show of competitive nature.
That smoke, I think, is the last signal that lets Vitality know they just can't win.
They'll throw everything they've got at it, but
20 seconds.
Not getting any closer. Nertz just sends the bullet through.
They can't even get off the stairs.
They're just stuck in one position. Spinx is taken out. It is Heroic up to map point, elimination point for Vitality. This is looking incredible. This will be a crushing blow to the campaign of Vitality at the start of 2024 to go out of Katowice here. And Shush is running forward, attacking at the front of the pack. It goes around the corner, and it's ZywOo with that first one. Needs a kill here, MOUZ, and he gets it. It's not over just yet. Vitality are stepping up on this hold, and Heroic have not been able to find their way through, but that shot from XANTARES, he won't be able to get away with it. And NiKo, he is not finding anything. Vitality, stay alive at least for another round. NiKo stopped by utility, held at bay, and now Apex has to take him out. He will do exactly that, but the trade from Nerds through the smoke, his target has been found. Flame stepping up for just a single kill. Even trading, Heroic will take that.
Yeah, but yeah, they absolutely will, because now this lets them play the map a little bit more. This knows, now they know the defense is going to have to make decisions.
Messi is mollied. Smoke goes down. He just has to stand in this position, and they know exactly where he is, so they send the nades in after him, and Messi can do nothing. He cannot fight, and Vitality, they've only got 2 players left. It has to be a step up now from the man himself. ZywOo trying to stay alive, and he can't do it. The world #1 are out in groups. No more Vitality, no more ZywOo.